everyone, and welcome to another episode of Radiant Central, and I'm your host, Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So today I have a suggestion for those that are having a hard time with staying on a healthy diet, right? That they're super focused on eating healthy and they want to lose weight, or they want to improve their health, or they just, in general, they just want to be more healthy, and they're having a hard time with it. That it almost feels like the more they focus on it, the harder it becomes. And I hear this a lot, especially because, as everyone knows, I'm a health and lifestyle coach. And a lot of people come to me specifically because it almost feels like the more that they try to change their diet and try to lose weight, the harder it is. It's almost like the thought of food and controlling it just makes them crave junk food and bad food more. And it's kind of like a catch situation where it's like, in the beginning, a lot of times when someone first decides they're going to lose weight and they're going to eat healthy, in the beginning it's fun, it's motivating, and it builds momentum, and they get all into it, and it's working. But over time, it's like the more that they're researching about diet and reading about it and thinking about it and planning what they're going to eat next, the more it becomes harder, just from those acts of thinking and planning and trying to control everything. And a lot of times it can trigger just the thought of wanting to eat those foods that you don't want to be eating. And so what to do? Well, one thing that I have a suggestion for, and this is to do a little bit of an experiment. My suggestion is to experiment for at least 1 week, okay, or maybe a month, where you move the focus. Move it away from food. Move it away from controlling the food that you're eating. Move it away from researching about food and diet and all that. Move the focus towards activities that boost your mood, activities that feel good, activities that bring out the joy of being alive. You know, everyone has things that they love to do. Everyone has things that when they do these certain things, they feel great, they feel inspired, they feel like, you know, on top of the world. You know, for some people, it's going for a walk outside, going hiking. Other people, it's going and taking a class. Other people, it is spending time with their best friend, or with their family, or with their pets. Or other people, it's going to the gym or taking a yoga class, or it might be going to the hair salon, getting a haircut, or it might be getting a manicure and pedicure, or it might be just taking a hot bath at home, or journaling, or listening to your favorite CD, or going to the movies. I mean, there's so many things that make us feel good. And a lot of times, if we sort of fill up our daily lives with those feel-good activities, it becomes easier to take care of ourselves. It becomes easier to treat ourselves good. And it becomes easier to make healthier decisions. You know, like one example of this is someone that decides to go and take a yoga class, right? And they love the yoga class, and they walk out and they feel on top of the world. The last thing they want to do after that yoga class is like go and buy a box of donuts, right? You know, usually they'll go home and make a healthy meal. And it's not that they had to consciously decide and plan what they're going to eat. They just naturally did it from doing that class. You know, and that class has nothing to do with food, but it just naturally inspired them to eat healthier. You know, the same thing as someone that goes to get a haircut. They feel so great afterwards. They want to go and show off their haircut. They don't want to go home and get a pizza and a pint of ice cream and hide away, right? So it's kind of like the more that you do things that make you feel good about yourself, make you feel good about your body, and make you feel good about your life and your environment and the people around you, the more better decisions you're going to make in general, you know, with your food, with your health, with everything. You know, so sometimes when we get too focused on things, like we're researching food and we're thinking about food and we're planning food, then we're like also thinking about everything we can't have anymore. And then this you know, people start sabotaging themselves, or they start feeling pressure, or they start feeling stressed about eating healthy and taking care of themselves, that they then want to eat comfort foods. They then want to eat treat foods and junk foods because they're thinking so much about it. You know, so my suggestion is take a break from it. Take a break from that. Take a break from those thoughts and move into centering 1 week or 1 month around just doing feel-good, great activities, things that bring out your joy, that bring out your self-esteem, boost you up, make you feel good, brings your power back. That's what you want to be focusing on. All right, so that's my tip for today, and I'm wishing you guys a super fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.